Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of 133 Technicals. We've not done this for a while now. I think 2 days right now, we've not done it. And that was because there was no light at my office. Yeah. It was just yesterday they fixed it. And then today, if I'm not even at the office, I did not go. I'll be going there later. So I wanted us to do the session first before I leave home to go to the office. Today is Friday, so it's more of like a free day at the office. Anyways, so before we get started, for those that are watching this video on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page, and don't forget to drop some comments on what you want to be seeing more from what you for us. Okay, so for fundamentals here, we don't have any high impact news today. It's just low impact news and main impact news. So let's jump on our chat. It's going to be like a very calm Friday. Let's jump on our chat. Sorry. Let's jump on our chat and see what we can get. So now, AUD USD. The thing here is that I am on a sell on AUD USD already. So let me show you guys why. So we had this whole break of structure to the downside, yeah, yesterday. You understand? We broke this area here. We broke this area here. And then price came back and we tested it. Now, once we tested it, let's jump to the 15 minutes. Let's check if we had any entry criteria. Yep. There was a very beautiful entry criteria. Please mute yourself if you're just coming. So now, there was this entry criteria here. Look at this very beautiful bearish pin bar here. Yeah. But then I was not awake around that period. When I was awake, this was where price was. It was around these levels down here. So I just placed the sell from there. And then I had like a stop loss of 20 pips. Let me see. I think it was somewhere around, sorry. Somewhere around here. There's that short position. It was from here like this. Stop loss of 20 pips. Yeah, something like that. And then I'm basically targeting these lows down here. That's more of like a 3 hour trade, yeah? So that's basically what I'm targeting on AUD USD. So if you want to jump on the sell, you can actually jump on the sell, but your stop loss should be above here. Yeah, somewhere around here, 0.67260, yeah? You even be more distant, cheaper than the place I entered. Yeah, Toby, I'm on the trade already. I'm on the trade. So basically, it's that whole break. We've seen a retest. So let's just catch it and hope that we get that flush to the downside. So that's basically what I'm looking out for. And I mean, that's what I am on NZD-USD. Then, I mean, sorry, that's AUD-USD. Now, NZD-USD, this one is actually a very wicked bitch. So yesterday, NZD-USD, what made you take the sell on AUD? Okay, so Toby's asking why. So Toby, is basically simple break retest, and then we saw an entry criteria. Let me change the color of this. So Toby, we had that whole push here. Then this was that break of structure that we caught yesterday. The sell we caught yesterday in the morning at the trading floor. This was it, yeah. After that, we had that retest. That's a 1 hour. So we had a retest. After that retest, look at the entry criteria there. But then the entry criteria formed while I was sleeping. So when I woke up, price was already around here. So I just jumped on the sell and then still dropped my stop loss above the entry criteria. It was like a 20 pip stop loss. And then basically what I'm targeting is this low here. Basically, price has created what? A lower high. I'm waiting for it to create what? A lower low. So I've jumped on the trade to go down. Hope you understand it, Obi. Yeah, yeah, something like that. So now NZD USD, what's this one doing? Okay, so let me just you guys what NZD USD did to me. Let me replay my charts. So same thing with AED yeah. Price basically came, tapped into the zero point 0.6 Fibonacci, which was still around that structure that was broken yesterday on NZD USD. This was at night yesterday. And then after that, we had a very wretched entry criteria. Look at it, this candlestick here. I now jumped on the sell. I've entered aggressively at first. My entry was around the zero point 0.6 Fibonacci, and then my stop loss above the 0.7. Then after this one, there was more like additional confirmation. Initially, I entered another trade, though, but then this was when I sent the signal out for the sell on NZD because it was more of like, okay, now we've confirmed the sell. Yeah. The thing pushed down for a while. Let me play it back so you guys can see. It not just take this other entry out, it went back to take even the one I entered using the Fibonacci. So the whole thing, I don't just know what happened, honestly. It went back and it's broke. It has not broken, sha, but then it's almost breaking. That's not broken. So we actually went. So we have not actually broken above. So we're still in that downtrend, but I'm not taking any sales on NZD again. Then Euro USD too is almost the same thing. But why I did not take a sell on Euro USD is because I did not see any entry criteria. Price came back to retest these levels. Fine. We're still below structure. We're still below that lower high. So I've not broken to the upside yet. But then if you check the 15 minutes, there's no entry criteria. So there's no confirmation for a sell. And if you even look at it critically on these 15 minutes, yeah, we're basically just reacting from this low here. Price has just been tapping that low and not breaking it. So for better confirmation, what I would like to see is what price break that low before I look for a retest on it to take that sell to the downside. So that's what I'm going to be looking at for on Euro USD. So if you pay attention and see whether price will come back to break it. So I think one of the things I'll do is just place an alert here. So if price get there, I know that okay, Euro USD is coming down to actually break structure. So that's what I'll be watching out for on Euro USD. Then GBP USD, the king himself. GBP USD is the same thing with Euro USD. We came back, we've tapped into these levels, it broke, yeah. But then no entry criteria on the lower time frame. No entry criteria on the lower time frame. And we can see that we've been dancing at a certain low. So what I would like to see is price break that low to the downside, break it, and then I'll look to catch the retest to continue the downtrend. So that's what I'll be doing. I would like to see that market structure shift on the lower time frame first. So that's what I'm looking at for on GBP USD. So I'll drop an alert here. Yeah, if price get there, I'll know. Then GBP JPY. GBP JPY. I think it's still the same thing. Yeah. Let me see. Structure wise on the higher time frame, what are we? Are we bullish or bearish? We're actually bullish. Now leave this one alone. Because we have broken this point to the upside. Yesterday we broke below, but then we came back to break above again. So I'm just going to leave it alone for a while until I see clear structure presenting itself. Now, gold. This is another wicked fella. Normal was good yesterday. We had that sell, and then up to now, it's still below that lower high. So we're still bearish. Yep, we're still bearish. But then there's nothing really on the lower time frame to what confirm itself for us. Yeah. So it's just to wait until we see any entry criteria or anything convincing to make us take the sell. So for now, we're just on the sell on AED USD, a sell that is still playing with our feelings. Yeah, but then we'll hold it. Please risk what you can lose. Do you understand? Why I'm calm is because I risked what I can lose on this trade. So even if it hits my stop loss, it's what I can lose. Do you understand? So risk what you can lose on this type of trade. So that's basically what I have for you guys today. Is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go? What questions do you guys have before we go? AED card. I think there was even I saw a trade on AED card yesterday, but I did not pay attention to it. I think yesterday in the evening. It, let me see something. See entry criteria there and price around our entry criteria. Let's see if it's something convincing to take a sell. Ah, so this was the area we broke, yeah? Do you get? This was the area we broke. Now let's drop our Fibonacci to see where price is reacting from. Whether it's at a Fibonacci level, so somebody can just jump on this. So, okay, yeah, it's reacting from a Fibonacci level. Okay, guys, see another trade opportunity here. So we tapped into the 0.6 and then we had what an entry criteria. So now the close of the entry criteria is there. Stop loss just above the candlestick. So price is around that entry criteria level. So we can still enter as if we use the entry criteria to enter the trade. So the target will basically be down here. So new trade opportunity on AUD card. So it's just to still hold this one because if AUD USD is selling, this one will follow to sell. Let me go and calculate it on my risk calculator. What are the TP for the trades? This one, the TP is 088781. Still. This one is how many pips stop loss? 11.3. GDUSD calculates 2.21. Oh, sorry, it's AUD card. Two 2.946. This is like a 5 RR trade, sell by market. So let's hold AUD card and see what will happen. If we can get the sell from here. RSI is actually looking like it wants to fall already. So I've placed the trade. I think is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at? GU. We already looked at GU now. There's nothing really on GU right now. There's nothing really on GU right now. But honestly, the recovery on these pairs is just very scary. How will you shift bearish yesterday and then today are going bullish? It's just it makes no sense, honestly. There's nothing really on GU right now. So is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at? Okay, in the absence of any other pair, I would like to call it a session. Please, you guys are seeing how the market conditions are. Please keep an open mind to the market. If you don't see any opportunity, please don't trade. Yeah, don't waste your money on very low probability trades. Yeah, and I want to appreciate you all for attending this session. Sorry for not doing any one in a very long time. For 2 days now, we haven't had any session. Yeah, and please stay safe, guys, and I'll catch you guys for same time on Tuesday next week. Bye, guys.